Hello friends, welcome back in the channel of Clinical Care Insight. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the cancer. I hope you all are alright, fine. I am also fine. Now just develop first the basic concept about the cancer, and then we will go into detail to describe what is cancer. And today's our main focus is on the liver cancer. Fine, got it? So what is cancer? Cancer is a abnormal, you can say, growth, or you can also say it's a uncontrolled growth. Normally what happened in our body, everything is regulated. Okay, everything is regulated. And these regulations provide, you can say, the better a harmonious relationship with one cell to the another cell. But whenever the cancer cell appear, there is a breakdown of this harmonious cell. There is a breakdown of this harmonious cell and result into the uncontrolled growth. Okay, and that is called as the cancer. Now see the today's slides. The main heading is metamorphosis of liver cell, because as I said that the prime focus is to understand about the liver cancer, but first we will develop the basic concept about the cancer. We will come to know that why cancer exists, okay, and what are the ways to cure the cancer, fine, and why also we also deal with the one question, and that question is why India is considered as a you can say cancer capital. Okay, cancer capital. Why cancer cases are increasing day by day in the India? Fine, no problem. Now let's see the first slide. Yeah, this slide is about the Swami Vivekananda quote, and this Swami Vivekananda said, you know, the ass, it carrying the loads. Okay, it's carrying the loads of sandalwood. Okay, but this ass, they don't know the value of this sandalwood. Fine, it means it also shows that we acquire the knowledges. Okay, we considered ourselves as an intellectual person, but yeah, we lack the common understanding. Sometimes we don't understood the values. Got it? So whatever we know, at least we should have the clear-cut idea about their implementation, their value. Fine. So see the first slide. Now, liver cancer is a one kind of cancer which occurs in the liver. Okay, as the name suggests, which occurs in the liver. Fine. And there are various interchangeable words which is used to describe the liver cancer. The one is called as hepatic cancer. Okay, the hepatocyte is a, you can say, functional and structural unit of the liver. Okay, and most of the cancer which affect the liver is linked with this hepatocyte. Okay, so it's also called as the hepatic cancer, and there is another word called as the hepatic tumor. Okay, tumor denotes the uncontrolled cell mass. The uncontrolled grown cell mass is called as the tumor. We have another terminologies, you can say, connecting with the liver cancer, and that is called as the hepatocellular carcinoma. Okay, carcinoma or carcinogen is the word which is used to describe the cancer. Carcinogens means a cancer causing agent. Okay, a cancer causing agent. Now another word we have is hepatotoma. Okay, next word is called primary liver cancer. Primary liver cancer are benign cancer. Okay, which not, you can say, spread to the other parts of the body, which is, you can say, these cancer are also called as the localized cancer. Okay, they have their confined location. Another word which is used to describe the liver cancer is called as a neoplastic liver. Okay, a neoplastic liver. Neo word denotes the new. Okay, either the new cell formation, a new tissue formation. Fine. Now, so I hope you clear with these terms. Once again, what are the interchangeable words which is used in reference of the liver cancer? The first one is called hepatic cancer. Yeah, another one, hepatic tumor. Very good. hepatocellular carcinoma, hepatoma, primary liver cancer, and neoplastic liver. Got it? Now, see, you know that liver is a bile-lobed organ in our body, okay? And it's perform a various function, okay, to, you can say, regulate and to make the GIT physiology optimum, okay? Liver, it work on a various level, okay? It's work on the various level. It is primarily involved in the metabolism, okay? And apart from that, it's also regulate certain hormones, okay? It's also regulate the certain hormones. So whenever the cancer appear in the liver, okay, first of all, there is a disruption of all those functions. There is a disruption of all those functions, starting from normal GIT discomfort to the endocrine abnormalities. Got it? No problem. And see, the normal anatomy of the liver. Liver have, you can say, the blood supply. Okay, it possesses the blood supply, and this blood supply necessitate, you can say, transmission, or you can say it's also help to metabolize the particles which is present in the blood. So whenever we take anything through our GIT, it's you can say goes the metabolic reaction in the liver, and that's the one known example is the drugs. Okay, drugs first pass metabolism is done in the liver, and liver have one huge circulation, and that is called as the portal circulation, and through this portal circulation everything comes in the liver environment. So the liver possesses the hepatic vein, okay, hepatic vein. Apart from that, as I said, there's the hepatic portal system, okay, and in the fossa there is one fossa where the gallbladder is present, okay, and there is the presence of hepatic artery, a biliary duct, and abdominal aorta. Abdominal aorta is a, you can say, descending branch of aorta, okay, and which is a major artery which supplies the, you can say, the major portion of the blood to the liver, and this gallbladder is closely linked with the liver, okay, closely linked with the liver in the secretion of the bile. Now see the microscopic structure of the liver cell. Liver cells are also called as the hepatocytes. Okay, liver cells are also called as the hepatocytes. So these hepatocytes, they arrange in a polygonal fashion. Okay, and in between these hepatocytes, there is the presence of a central vein, okay, hepatic artery, and in the periphery of this polygonal, there is the presence of this bile duct. Okay, and this hepatic artery, bile duct, and portal vein, they are collectively called as the portal triad. Now see, there is also presence of sinusoids. Okay, there is also presence of sinusoids in between the hepatocytes, central vein, bile duct, or hepatic artery. And 1.5 kg is a standardized weight of the liver, or also called as the 3 pound. Fine. And there are other cells, okay, there are other cells which is present in the, you can say, the gallbladder, or in the liver periphery, and that is called as the cholangiocytes. Okay, cholangiocytes. So what are the cells which is present in the liver? Yeah, first is the hepatocyte, another one is called the bile duct cell, or also called as the cholangiocyte. And then you have the liver sinusoidal epithelial cell, then the hepatic satellite cell. But the main cell which is present in the liver is your hepatocytes. Got it? No problem. Shall we move to the next slide? Good. Now see. Now, as we discussed, that cancer is a uncontrolled growth. Okay, it's a uncontrolled, undetermined growth. Generally, in our body, the cell division and cell differentiation is tightly regulated. Okay, it's a tightly regulated. But whenever cancer appear, okay, whenever cancer appear in the cell, it take away this function. That's called as the control growth. Got it? And if we're talking about the molecular level, then we possesses you can say genetic machinery, and that genetic machinery determined the overall function of our body. Got it? So whenever cancer, you can say, appear, it start hijacking the main, you can say, the part of a cell. And that the brain of a cell is called as the nucleus. Nucleus is considered as a brain of the cell. And in the nucleus, there is a presence of genetic material. Okay, there is a presence of as a human, we have the 23 pair of chromosome, and these chromosome, they possesses the double standard DNA, isn't it? They possess the double standard DNA, and this DNA, it carries the genes. Okay, and these genes, they are, you can say, communicating between the other genes, okay, and result into the, you can say, formation of different proteins, okay, and that proteins functions on the metabolites and help to digest them, help to absorb them, and sometimes help to eliminate them. Got it? So there is to 20,000, this is one estimate that in our body, each single DNA contain 20,000 to 25,000 genes, okay, and these genes, they are talking in one special language, okay, and that is called as the genetic coding. Fine. And the central question which is immediately occurring in our mind, that why these genes are talking, why this much number of genes talk with each other. Okay, what's the significance? The significance is that if one gene will talk with the another gene, then one gene have control over the another gene. If they lose this relationship, they don't have, no longer they have the control over the another, you can say, the gene, okay, and thereby they cannot control the another genes over functions. Fine. So this is meant for the control growth, okay, control functionality. Got it? No problem. So always remember, in the cell there is a brain, something is called as the brain, and that is a nucleus, and in the nucleus there is the presence of the chromosome, and each chromosome, they possess the double stranded DNA, and in each DNA there is a presence of 20,000 to 25,000 genes, and that genes code for the protein. Fine, no problem. Now let's move to the next slide. Yeah, so oncology is the known branch, isn't it? It's a known branch, and it is you can say a study of the cancer. Okay, whenever the onco words comes, this onco words denotes the cancer. Fine. So this oncology is a branch of medicine which deals with study of the cancer, their, you can say, treatment also. Fine. So cancer is a term which is used to describe the group of diseases. Remember, cancer is not a single disease. It invites lots of disease. Okay. So remember, cancer invites the different diseases. Okay, and their main characteristics is that there is uncontrolled growth. Okay, uncontrolled growth. Now the main challenging thing about the cancer is that, okay, fine, if suppose we are, you can say, good with the uncontrolled growth, but there is a more pathetic situation, and that situation is that it is spread. Okay, it is spread from one part to the other part, sometimes through the bloodstream, sometimes through the lymphatics. And this property of spreading from one part to the another part, to invading the tissue, okay, this property is called as the metastasis. So probably you heard that some persons complain that their cancer is metastasized. Means they gone into one such you can say cancer state where there is a you can say starting of the cancer is spread to the different parts. Fine, no problem. Now, the question is cancer spread? Yeah, we have now the understanding that cancer is spread, and those cancer which spread, those cancer are called as the malignant cancer. So generally cancer are divided into the two main categories. Okay, there are division on the different bases, but for general, cancer are divided into the two parts. The one is called as the benign cancer, which cannot spread, which is confined, localized into the one region of our body, whereas in the case of, you can say, the malignant cancer, it spread from one part to the another part in our body. Now, this is not satisfactory. Her desires more. Yeah, this much description about the cancer is not satisfactory, because this is the disease which is, you can say, challenging India a lot. Okay, which is challenging India a lot. Day by day, the cancer cases are, you can say, increasing, and WHO categorize India as a capital state of the cancer. Fine. So we have to understand the basic concept about the cancer. We also have to understand that what things causes the cancer, and we also have to look what are the prevention, what are the cure of cancer. Now, why things are complicated? Yeah, generally in our study, many things we felt, okay, it's like very hard. It's something which we cannot, you can say, memorize, which we cannot like understand. The reason is the things are presented in such a way that it's felt us as a hard. Okay, but you know that these things are linked with our own body functionality. Okay, and yeah, the human body is complex. Okay, the human cognitive process is the complex, but we can break down them in a very simple way, so that we can understand that easily. So this is how we breaking down about the cancer. So these are, as you're seeing, these are certain words which is used generally in the case of cancer. The one, as already I described, is called as the metastasis. Metastasis is a property of a cancer cell by which it can invade the other tissue, or it can spread from one body part to the another body part. The next term is called as the malignancy. Okay, malignancy and metastasis, these two words are interlinked, but although they have certain, you can say, differences. The differences is about in the malignancy, there is the invasion of immune system. Okay, means whenever the normal cancer appear, remember, cancer is never ever normal. It's abnormal still state of our cell state of our cell state. Yeah, it's abnormal cell states cannot be normal. I am referring normal to the benign cancer. So whenever benign cancer appear, okay, it's start, you can say, fighting with the our immune cells, and in reference of the cancer, they are not fighting, they are trying to establish a link so that our immune system will not affect those cancer cells. Fine. But when our immune cell loses the fight, okay, then cancer goes into the malignancy stage, means it's invade the immune system. Okay, so malignancy word denotes the invasion of immune system, whereas the metastasis word shows the spread, and you know, spread is only possible when our immune system will lose the fight. Okay, so these two words, metastasis and malignancy are closely linked. Another one is called as the hyperplasia. Okay, another one is called as the hyperplasia. This hyperplasia denotes the hyper growth, or you can say the uncontrolled growth of our cell. Okay, and this hyperplasia generally refers not for the normal cells, for the cancerous cell. Okay, then we have the metaplasia. Metaplasia means when you can say hypertrophied cells, okay, eliminate, okay, or replace the normal cell, and that condition is called as the metaplasia. Then we have the neoplasia. Neoplasia means in the normal fashion, normal pattern of the cell, there is a growth of another new cell, probably the cancer cell, and that is called as a neoplasia. Then we have the aplasia. Got it? So see the picture. This is the hypertrophic condition. Simple is first the healthy cells. You know that one cell is closely linked with the other cell, is closely linked with the other cells. Okay, there's a minimal gap are present. Okay, and you know that that gap is called as sometimes the gap junctions. They are also, you can say, highlighted by the certain ion channels. Yeah. So this is about the healthy cell. But in the hypertrophic cell, see, there's a abnormal enlargement of the cell, and that is called as increase in the cell size. Then we have the hyperplasia. Increase in the cell size is the hypertrophy, whereas increase in the cell number is called hyperplasia. Got it? No problem. So these are certain terminologies which you should keep in your mind.